Good day, I'm Stephen McHugh, and this is your JIS News for Wednesday, May 19. Jamaica is now a step closer to the full introduction of electric vehicles on the island. The latest development is the establishment of an electric vehicle EV council to oversee the consultative process.
The council is not a decision-making body, but rather will give oversight. They will review any policies, legislation, and regulations related to deployment of EVs in Jamaica, comment and provide feedback on matters relating to safety and suitability of EV technologies contemplated for Jamaica.
Energy Minister Darrell Vaz made the announcement Tuesday as he contributed to the 2021-2022 sectoral debate in the House of Representatives. He says the council held its first meeting on May 14 and approved the e-mobility strategic framework.
The strategic framework, which will include the fiscal regime, will be placed before Cabinet for its consideration. Meanwhile, the ministry intends to seek the approval of Cabinet for the overarching policy framework. Madam Speaker, I will update Parliament accordingly.
The Office of Utilities Regulation, OUR, will also be embarking on public consultations to examine proposals for a regulatory framework to facilitate the penetration of electric vehicles. In the meantime, Science, Energy and Technology Minister Darrell Vaz says net billing regulations will soon come on stream. He says consultations for sign-off on the regulations will begin shortly, and a draft instructions for power wheeling is also being prepared.
The delays encountered have more to do with the lack of technical capacity within the ministry, but that is being addressed as a matter of priority. In fact, Madam Speaker, we expect significant capacity strengthening in the Energy Division starting in a matter of weeks.
And the Joint Select Committee on the Electricity Act 2015 commenced its work some weeks ago to strengthen the legislative provision governing that sector. Still in Parliament, the Ministry of Agriculture and Fisheries will be rolling out its Farming as a Business training course this year. Portfolio Minister Floyd Green made the disclosure during a recent sitting of the lower house. He says the Rural Agricultural Development Authority, RADA, extension officers have already been trained in the course and will administer the program to registered farmers through their groups.
This program, Madam Speaker, provides farmers with training in record keeping, tracing and managing their day-to-day expenses, how to qualify for loans, how to access small business benefits, how to take greater care in market analysis, how to organize the business component of their agricultural operations.
The training course, which was launched in September 2020, is being done in collaboration with Commonwealth of Learning Canada. Meanwhile, a full rollout of the Extension Activities Services Management System is to take place over the next 2 years.
We will be able to track our extension officers. We can track them in real time, and we will be able to know who they visit, how long they have spent, what information they have gathered, what type of support they have given, so that we can validate that our farmers are getting the best extension service in the world.
Starting September 1, a limited entry commercial fishery for sea cucumbers will open.
Sea cucumber in the Asian market fetches US $385 per kilogram. We believe that we here in Jamaica can harvest up to 30 tons of wet weight per year, which would give us up to US $30 million worth of exports.
The Portfolio Minister says the establishment of the sea cucumber market is based on the results of a population assessment done by the National Fisheries Authority, NFA.
The National Fisheries Authority has reported that it has completed its assessment of the status of the sea cucumber fish population around the island shelf and the Pedro Blancs, and that based on the numbers, it will support the establishment of a small-scale, sustainable fishery for a very high-valued product.
Sea cucumbers have been used as a food source and medicinal ingredient in Asian and Middle Eastern countries for centuries. And finally, the Justice Ministry's Victim Services Division, VSD, is moving to strengthen the support provided for children who are victims of crime. Justice Minister Delroy Chuck gave the commitment during a recent JIS think tank. He says particular focus will be placed on preventing child abuse.
What the Victim Services Division is hoping to do as we move forward is not just reacting to victims who have suffered abuses and violence and attacks, but we now want to tell the community at large if you see any indication where abuses are occurring or may occur, that they try to refer the potential victims to come to us.
The VSD delivers psychosocial support for victims of crime and advances efforts that promote victims' rights. And that's it for JIS News Today. I'm Stephen McHugh. Thanks for watching.